This leads us to our second prediction, and that is interest rates are going to come down. Now, in order to work out where interest rates could go, we actually need to look to the future. On screen right now is what's called the 10-year government yield curve. It's essentially the difference between the 10-year government bonds versus the short-term returns, which is the 90-day bank bill. And really what it is, it's a great predictor when it comes to the future direction of official interest rates. So what you can see here is that between sort of, let's say, April 2020 all the way to kind of nearly April 2022, the future yield curve was upwards. In other words, the money market expected that interest rates were likely to rise, and rise they have, right? 11 times in 12 months. But if you look here from around about August 22, it is a sharp curve down. And we are now looking in an area where it is very strongly indicating that the interest rates are likely to fall. And this graph typically leads the interest rate market by about 3 to 6 months. So between 3 to 6 months. So, according to this, the money market is expecting rates to decline even by the end of 2023. Well, if that's the money market, what are the big four banks saying? Now, according to the big four banks, the cash rate actually may have already now peaked at its new high of 385. And if their predictions are correct, we could see the cash rate remain at 385 for some point in time before being cut either at the end of 2023 or certainly in the beginning of 2024. And there's two columns here. The first column is when the big four banks expect the interest rate rise to end and at what peak rate. And the second column here is when they expect interest rates to start coming down and to what rate they believe it will achieve that by. So what you can see here is that CommBank expects that the Reserve Bank is now, that's it, cash rate has peaked at 385 based on the last move that happened 2 days ago. And they actually expect that in 1 year's time, that interest rate will be 1% or a whole basis point lower at 285. Westpac thinks it'll be 235, and NAB and ANZ are a little bit less bullish than that at 310 and 360. But all four banks are predicting and projecting that interest rates are going to come down.